I'm Deb McNamee. I am the customer support manager for the Chambermaster platform, and I am also the manager of our web support team.
Austin Magleby. I'm the support team manager for our GrowthZone product. I'm also over our PME software solution member suite and our premium support team.
We were founded in 1996. We are a leading SaaS provider of association management software. We are headquartered in Nisswa, Minnesota, and have roughly about 172 employees. We have software solutions that help associations of different sizes run all the aspects of their operation and better engage and retain members. We currently serve about 4,000 associations.
A huge piece of that was really trying to find good candidates for support quickly. And I mean, along with that was how do we get, spending time with the candidates, interviewing everything, getting everything on board, especially when we were really ramping up quite quickly and trying to bring on, 3-4 people at a time, whereas a smaller SaaS company at the time, we were, 1 or 2 people a year, right? But that was part of the challenge, was how do we find enough people quickly and also ramp them up quickly? Not at all. Not at all. We had people that were very much opposed to it for a lot of reasons, right? We provide a lot of direct support to our customers. There was a lot of talk of, this is an American-based company, right? This American-based support team. The company grew up with a very, very localized roots, localized in Minnesota, near Nisswa, right? And it's kind of grew from this very, very strong core within there. So the idea of outsourcing for that was just not something that we considered, or we didn't think that we could do successfully. Our CEO, Paul, came in and was like, hey, SupportNinja is something that I've used before in the past. They're fantastic, reliable, try them out, and glad we did. Way smoother than what we were expecting.
Yes, we were all scared, let me tell you.
Deb and I did a lot of training ourselves, which actually I would recommend. It really let us know who our ninjas are. We worked with them very closely. I gained a lot of trust with our ninjas and with ninja leadership as a whole too, because we saw how they were handling everything, and the organization behind it was so impressive that they really stuck to their schedules. They stuck to everything. They stuck to their promises. And yeah, we've never seen a ramp up time like that ever.
Absolutely. They're part of the GrowthZone family.
So Deb and I work very, very hard to make sure that they have a lot of interaction with the individual members of the American-based teams in terms of shadowing, mentoring, working with them on stuff. We always encourage, look, take the ticket, talk to somebody, right? These are the people that you can talk to. Let's reach out to them. We have daily recap sessions with members of the American-based support team to provide that kind of mentorship and leadership. And we found that to be very, very successful. Not only in helping them grow in their knowledge of GrowthZone and Chambermaster, but in just introducing them to members of the team and making sure that they know that they can be absolutely comfortable asking and talking with members of other teams. Response times have never been lower. When we first brought on the ninjas, we had tickets in the queue that I'm not very proud of this, but they're over a month old, that are just in the new queue, right? That no one would be able to respond to. It's getting better and better and better. But you'd be hard pressed to find tickets that are over even just a week old. And that's, I know that's not even the greatest term there, but those are some of the tougher tickets, right? That even some of our newer ninjas can't even take. So you've seen a drastic response times, which is fantastic on our part. We've been able to get them involved in our live chats, and we're getting them into our calls as well. And already we're seeing, especially on our chats, it's increasing chat coverage, which means that all the team members are not as heavily pressed. Meaning that they have more time to do all their tickets, to do backup, to do escalations. So we've kind of seen a decrease in response times. It's fantastic, and an increase in basically time that you have in between tickets or in between chats, just due to the amount of coverage that we've been able to provide.
Response times are amazing right now. I just started 2 of my ninjas on phones yesterday. Anna was so impressive. She took 12 calls yesterday in like a 6-hour period, because we had training in the morning first before she got on phones. So yeah, she took 12 calls. When I looked and saw that, I was truly amazed. We have, a member of my team shadowing them right now for the next couple of weeks, but that was very impressive.
So I have one ninja, JC, who the team adores, because he is the absolute leader of the GrowthZone ninjas. JC's doing the training. JC's the one that does a lot of kind of the internal mentorship with the ninjas. When we're doing calls, he was like, hey, to start me on calls, I want to start a week earlier than everybody else, so that I can help the rest of the team as well through that process. And it's great that when I was talking with SupportNinja about JC, is saying, hey, this guy's really doing great. He's being awesome. They've since moved him into kind of more leadership roles, have taken my feedback and really accelerated JC's growth, and hopefully accelerates growth within the SupportNinja organization.
I would say do it. We were so hesitant at first too, scared to death actually. And now that we are into it and seeing how fabulous this is working, I would definitely recommend that to anybody, because it's been a great transition. It's helped our company ramp up and provide better support. Our metrics are looking fantastic, and we love how you guys treat your employees. You care about their well-being. I couldn't say enough about SupportNinja.
I asked when we first brought on, like, okay, so tell me about what are they being paid, right? What are the benefits? What's going on here? Because I would hate to work with people who I feel are not being treated the way that they should, because we can see that examples of that throughout the world. And the level of, I was like, man, these benefits, I want those benefits. But when I say outsourcing, when we say do it, I usually say do it with SupportNinja, because you want to do it with the company that you know has a good company culture, is going to be treating their employees correctly. I'd also say one of the ways that we found success, because our employees were terrified. It was the whole thing of, oh, we're all going to be replaced. We're all going to be fired, and they're going to bring in SupportNinjas and they're going to replace us all, right? But the way that we've done it, and I've always said, like, the name is SupportNinja. They're here to support you. They're here to support the existing staff so that you have more time, so that you have more bandwidth, so that you can do your job and not be stressed out all the time. But we need a way that we can bring on more people in order to support you in each of your roles. And we found great success because it's allowed our initial American-based team to become subject matter experts in different roles, to move into more specialized teams, so that we can have our frontline staff with SupportNinjas, and they're beginning to see, oh, well, this is a great thing. This is awesome. I suddenly have, I have more people to be able to do this with. I have more support within the queues. I've been able to do more regimented stuff. So yeah, if you're thinking about do it with SupportNinja, or do it with a company that you know will treat their employees well, has a good company culture, and is always honest and upfront with you. Just what we found with SupportNinja.